This video will show you how to replace the rear upper rearward control arm on a Chrysler 300. This is part of the rear suspension located behind your rear wheel. Let's get into it. Safely raise and support the rear of the vehicle so the wheel's off the ground. We're going to remove the driver's side rear wheel. To do that, you'll find you have 5 21mm lug nuts, and let's get the wheel off of here. Now that we have the wheel out of the way, we have a clear view of our control arm that we're replacing here. We have an 18mm headed mounting nut on the rearward side and an 18mm headed mounting bolt on the forward side. Now we can see that we have movement from the bolt. This is a good thing to note. We're going to have to carefully start pressing this out of here. You want to be extremely careful. This arm will move once the bolt has been removed. There's our mounting nut. Let's just start that back on a couple threads here. Now we'll tap this out of position. Now we can move the arm around. As we follow that control arm inboard towards the subframe, we can see that we have hardware here as well. You have an 18mm mounting bolt coming from the rear towards the front. On the forward side, an 18mm mounting nut. I'll get my wrench on there. We're holding the mounting nut. Now on the rearward side, we're using our 18mm socket with a long ratchet so we can get some leverage here. It's pretty rusted. I'm going to tap this in place. Now that I have it broken free, I'm just going to switch to a shorter ratchet. There's our mounting nut. Now we'll take hold of that control arm so it does not fall down and potentially hurt us. We'll go ahead and remove that mounting bolt fully so we can remove the control arm from the vehicle. There it is, friend. Prior to installation of any brand new part, let's make sure we clean and inspect our mounting surface. We'll just make sure nothing's rotted or weak. After cleaning the mounting area, it's time for installation of the brand new control arm. We need to make sure we have it in the proper orientation. This would be the inboard side. We want to have it so it's swooped facing downward. Let's bring the inboard side in towards that subframe. We're going to take our mounting bolt and start it in through from the rear towards the front. After that, we have our 18mm mounting nut to start installing. Now, once you have that hardware started, we are not tightening or torquing it yet. We have to make our way to the outboard side. We're going to start that hardware in as well. With the inner hardware started in, we're making our way to the outer point here. We have our mounting bolt. This bolt will come through from the forward side, straight through the knuckle, through that control arm, and on the rearward side, we'll install our hardware there as well. In some instances, you'll find that the bolt gets stuck in the bushing of the control arm. We're going to turn this clockwise. That's going to bring it into the proper positioning. We have our mounting hardware for the backside here, 18mm mounting nut. Before tightening either pieces of hardware, we need to make sure we have the rear suspension in the original ride height position. So I have a jack underneath my rear control arm, and I'm going to start raising this up. After that, we can tighten this hardware. Now that I have that snug, the torque for this will be 70 foot-pounds. We'll move to the inner hardware next. Same process and same torque. Now we can lower the rear suspension and reinstall our rear wheel. One last quick inspection in this area and we can reinstall our wheel. We'll start on all 5 of our 21mm lug nuts. We're going to get the wheel back on the ground. We'll torque each of these lug nuts to 140 foot-pounds. Now I have the wheel back on the ground. We're going to torque these to 140 foot-pounds in a crisscross manner. Torqued. Okay friend, we finished our installation. At this point, you want to go ahead and take your vehicle for a road test, listen for any odd noises, and get yourself a 4-wheel alignment. Thanks for watching.
When only the best will do, demand TRQ. The only company that lets you view before you do. TRQ is committed to offering the highest quality aftermarket auto parts that are engineered for peace of mind. Thanks for using and viewing with TRQ.